Imagine that we have been alone in our apartment since the previous evening. No visits, no long conversations, just our presence lingering heavily among the walls. Now it is the beginning of the weekend, and the clock shows 11 in the morning, a time that should feel light and restorative, yet instead feels strangely hollow. Over the past 24 hours, nothing disastrous has happened, no single catastrophe, but rather a sequence of small, unsettling events. Subtle criticism at work, someone questioning our competence, a client complaining about a minor lack of attention to detail, an unexpected traffic fine, the milk in the fridge has gone sour. A friend hints with quiet reproach that we don't seem to care enough. And then comes the final blow. Someone we had been looking forward to seeing, someone we imagined sharing a warm evening with, cancels abruptly, offering an awkward and unconvincing excuse. At first, we try to be reasonable. We tell ourselves these things are unrelated, that each one on its own is trivial, manageable. But in the silence of the living room, with no distractions to soften the edges, these threads begin to draw together. Slowly at first, then all at once, they merge into a single crushing conclusion. We are not enough. There is something fundamentally wrong with us, a flaw that feels old, ingrained, not newly acquired. An ugliness that seems to exist not only on the surface, but deep within. We feel unlovable, perhaps never truly loved at all. We imagine a future that is pale and narrow, long stretches of loneliness, a life that is mediocre, unnoticed, and cold. This feeling does not arrive through reason, it overwhelms us. We curl up on the sofa as if trying to protect something fragile inside. A tear escapes despite our resistance, falling silently and soaking into the fabric. 10 minutes pass, then 20. Time offers no consolation. The thoughts loop endlessly without exit. Eventually, staying where we are becomes unbearable. We need movement, any movement at all. We grab our coat, leave the apartment, descend the stairs, and step outside. We decide to walk to the nearby park, a place designed decades ago by people who never knew us and never imagined our existence. The park is spacious and calmly ordered, circular paths, a small fountain, a children's playground, a statue of a man who once devoted his life to studying bees. Everything here exists for reasons entirely unrelated to us, and most importantly, this place has no opinion about who we are. It does not judge us, evaluate us, or compare us to others. That absence of judgment brings an unexpected sense of relief. A great oak tree stands firmly, having occupied this spot for more than a century. It has witnessed wars, generations, and countless passing faces. Its concerns are simple and profound. Roots deep in the soil, leaves turned toward the light, small lives finding shelter in its branches. Its quiet endurance reminds us that the world does not revolve around our anxieties. Nearby, someone in medical scrubs sits on a bench enjoying a brief break from work at the hospital. They sip tea calmly. Soon they may return to real suffering, to illness, pain, or death. Not far away, a small child plays with his father, laughing freely as if the world were entirely safe. The game is fleeting, but it is also a serious rehearsal for love, belonging, and trust. Above us, airplanes pass through the sky, unaware of our inner struggles. In the distance, power lines stretch across the horizon, carrying electricity without complaint, sustaining lives we will never know. Amid all this, something inside us begins to soften. Our disappointments no longer feel like the center of the universe. The ego shrinks slightly. We allow ourselves to become part of a wider scene, one larger than a single story, larger than one failure or one rejection. We realize that we are not only this anxiety, not only these harsh thoughts. We are also the trees, the sky, the strangers passing by, the fleeting sounds of life. Our fate, so heavy an hour ago, loosens its grip. Nothing here offers a grand theory of existence, yet everything seems to whisper the same quiet message. Loosen your hold. Do not turn every event into a verdict on who you are. Allow life to be wider than your wound. We may fail. We may be disappointed. We may spend long stretches alone. And yet, suddenly, it feels bearable. Perhaps we will go to the cinema alone tonight. Perhaps we will sit at a cafe terrace and watch the world pass by. It will not be the end of everything. We did not simply go for a walk. We went out to regain our balance, to remember that life is not defined by our darkest thoughts about ourselves.